Hi guys! If you're anything like me, you've been absolutely loving the Apothecary Diaries this season. So today I wanted to share a list of 5 different anime that are similar. Of course nothing's ever going to be quite as epic as Apothecary Diaries, but these are some really good anime to watch with similar themes, so I hope you'll enjoy. First we have Raven of the Inner Palace. The setting of this anime is the most similar to Apothecary Diaries. It is set in ancient China. It also deals with the ins and outs of living in the palace and everything that comes with it. But basically the story is about a mystical raven consort who does not perform any nighttime duties. Instead she uses her powers to help ghosts and other spirits transition to the other side. And in the process, the emperor becomes enamored with her, and so there's this dynamic between her and the emperor, and it is very reminiscent of Mao Mao and Jinxi's relationship in Apothecary Diaries. And throughout the story we learn more about the Raven Consort's backstory and how she came to be, which makes it really interesting, and I think this one's a really close fit for anyone who enjoys Apothecary Diaries. Even though it is a bit different because it has magic, it is the most similar on this list.
何故そんな話が出るのだ。やっかみもあるのでしょうね。あなたへのやっかみ？六二妃のもとに通わぬ陛下があなたのもとへは足しげくお渡りになるので。あれはよたぎなどではない。あなたはウヒですからね。
Next is Snow White with the Red Hair. This one is very similar in premise to Apothecary Diaries. The only difference is that it is a European setting, so completely different in the vibe. So Shirayuki is studying to become a court herbalist, and she has a close relationship with the prince of the kingdom. Since Shirayuki is a commoner, a lot of the story deals with her and Prince Zen navigating how to go about their relationship because there's a lot of opposition to it since he is royalty. A lot of the rest of the story centers around Shirayuki's journey as an herbalist, and it's very similar to Mao Mao because she loves herbs and making different remedies and healing people, so this is very similar in that premise. And while the show has a different setting, I think it gives a lot of the same vibes as Apothecary Diaries, so it's easy to enjoy both. Definitely give it a watch if the herbal aspect of Apothecary Diaries is interesting to you.
もしかしてずっと聞いてた？
公爵を見つけたらお前と話し始めたからな。言っとくが、出ていきそうになるのを全力で我慢したんだぞ。盗み聞きくらい許せ。
見事な返答だね、ゼン。
殿下を呼び捨てにするとは何事だ!
If you've enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Next we have the saint's magic power is Omnipotent. This one is an isekai, so that is pretty different from Apothecary Diaries, but the main character enjoys healing people and uses her powers to create lots of potions, which is similar to Mao Mao. The main character also has to navigate learning to live in noble society, which is another thing that is similar to what Mao Mao goes through in working in the Rear Palace. And Sei also develops various cosmetic potions, which reminds me a lot of the makeovers that happened in Apothecary Diaries. Overall, while this anime is a lot different, I think it has enough similarities and can be really interesting for anyone who does enjoy Apothecary Diaries.
今日はこれで何本目なんでしょうか？
さあ。
また所長に怒られるよ。セイのポーションは性能が違いすぎて市場には卸せないんだから。このままじゃ薬草が刈り尽くされるし倉庫もパンクするって。
Next we have Ascendance of a Bookworm. Yes, another isekai, but same thing. It is similar in premise to Apothecary Diaries. Mine is a reincarnated bookworm, and she uses a lot of her knowledge to help solve problems, which is really similar to the way Mao Mao uses her knowledge as an apothecary to solve problems. Mine also has to deal a lot with navigating noble life, and the way she loves books and the way they make her react is very similar to the way Mao Mao reacts when she sees herbs. Although the premise of the show is quite different, the main characters knowledge and the way she approaches problem solving reminds me so much of Mao Mao, and I think this is a really good fit for anyone who enjoys the Apothecary Diaries.
でも紙ってどこに売ってるんだろう。そうだ、マインの記憶を探ればわかるかも。紙紙紙紙紙紙紙紙紙ダメだ、紙に関する記憶が全然ない。
Last on our list we have Parallel World Pharmacy. Yes, another isekai, but don't blame me, that's all they make these days. Pharma, yes, Pharma, is a reincarnated pharmaceutical researcher who also happens to possess a lot of magical power in his new world. Anyways, he uses his knowledge of pharmaceuticals to cure illnesses and diseases in the world he's reincarnated into, which is very similar to the way Mao Mao uses her knowledge to heal people. He also talks about how commoners don't receive the same medical treatment as nobles, which is something that Mao Mao makes note of a lot in Apothecary Diaries. He also uses his knowledge to create cosmetics for nobles, which they absolutely love for their healing benefits. If you like the medical aspect of Apothecary Diaries and all of the knowledge that Mao Mao possesses, you'll like this show because Pharma is very similar in his level of knowledge and problem-solving abilities.
陛下、僭越ながら私に陛下の治療をお許しいただけませんか。陛下のご病気に効く新薬がございます。
パルマ、何を。
新薬、それはまことか。
Well, that about wraps up our list. I hope you found something to fill the void that Apothecary Diaries leaves in your heart. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more anime content. Until next time, bye bye!